Welcome back to 3-Day Weekend. You've got Alan and Chris, and today's goal is to put that drivetrain into that machine. We'll see how this goes. To get it out, we didn't have any engine hoists. Today, we have two. I don't know if we'll use both of them. But we're thinking we should clean that out a little bit first, maybe. Just a smidge.
And take this off.
Yeah, take that whole cage off so we can drop it right down in. Because the hardest part of taking this whole thing off was that prop shaft. Did not want to come out of there. So the more we can move it around up top, the better. The frame is ready for an engine. Got that about as clean as I can get. Still looks terrible, but all of that came out of it. Plus there's probably that much in there. And we took the cage off. They look weird without the cages on them.
It kind of looks like a Batmobile.
Oh yeah, with the big doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks kind of cool. Maybe he should just do it without the cage.
It's probably safer, actually.
Safer?
Mm-hmm.
That way, if you were to get in a rollover, you could just hop out.
Right.
That makes sense. We'll just leave it off. Okay. Well, we're going to clean up the dirt, lower it back down, hook it up to an engine hoist or two, and see if we can't lower it into position while feeding this prop shaft onto it. That's going to be the hardest part.
Mm-hmm. It'll be easier without the
a lot of space.
cage bar and everything. Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to set you guys up on a time lapse over here so you can watch us struggle. What's only going to take a few seconds for you is hours for us.
Agony.
Engine is in position, roughly. It's not perfect, but it's lined up. That's a pain. Sure enough, that prop shaft was the hardest part. Once we found the sweet spot, it went right in. So we gotta get this back mount on next. That'll get us centered, and then we can disconnect the chain and get that last mount on it. It's a pain in the neck. Easier though with the top, the cage off.
Oh, for
We
sure.
should have just taken that off to get it out.
Way faster.
Yeah.
Easier to navigate.
We are just plugging everything in now. Hopefully we can get it to a point where it will just run. It's still
Like this.
like that. We just want it to run. Oh, we gotta flush the coolant system yet. Maybe I'll work on that next. We're gonna put liquid, what is it called? Liquid ice.
Engine ice.
Engine ice?
Yeah.
Engine ice in it. I did that back with my Wildcat. It seemed fine, but we have some.
We have it, so we're gonna use it.
Might as well throw it in there, and it will never have less coolant in it than it does right now. So now's the time. I think all the electronics are hooked up. We're fairly certain.
It's like 95%.
Well, we don't need tail lights.
94.8.
They're very precise. It should have spark, it should have fuel. We're gonna fill the coolant. Next, we got the old lines off, flushed out. The lines, flushed out. We got the bleeder open, which was not easy to do. So fill that, hook up the exhaust, and then see if it fires.
She'll fire.
It better.
She'll fire.
I think we're ready to try to start it.
Yes.
It still doesn't look like much, but the engine is intact.
I think we plugged everything in.
Mm-hmm. Major net key on. Is it in neutral? It's in error.
Oh, because it doesn't.
Shouldn't be an error.
Oh, I can't shift it.
You can shift that.
Right. Right. There you go. Oh, that's engine temp. That's what the E was.
High.
You had neutral a second ago.
I can't turn it by just one. Ah, there it goes.
You had it in neutral. There it is.
That's neutral.
Yep. There. E is for engine temp.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're good.
Northeast. 60.
Northeast, 64
Running
degrees.
northeast, 64 degrees. You have to hit the brake. I'm scared.
Ready? Fire out.
Hey, that noise is gone. It does sound very good. Check what this coolant's doing up here. It's a little thirsty. Keep an eye on that. That's normal. Something terrible was happening.
Sounds good.
That looks really smooth. Go check engine light. Maybe we should check the oil. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
No more knockage.
Nope. That was definitely bad. I'll do that.
That's weird, right?
And the exhaust isn't loud or anything either.
No.
I was worried about that.
Yep.
Cool.
Sweet. I had no doubts.
No, me either.
Yeah. That's great.
I was completely confident. Got the oil level fixed. It was a little over full because when you're filling it on a table, you don't know what angle it's supposed to be. So that's good now. We're just running up to temp. We had to lean the machine back a little bit to get the coolant in the water pump. And once we did, the temp started going down. We're 177 right now. So it's starting to go back up. Hopefully get all the air worked out of this. We did a full heat cycle yesterday. Everything was successful. Just topped off the coolant. And today we're putting it back together. So we got the cover on there. Putting the, they call that the firewall, but I don't know how that is. Perfect.
Installed.
And the bed and the cage. So we're gonna set up a little time-lapse guy. Get this put back together. And we'll run it again. Wow, where'd you get this cover? This windshield.
I made that.
Oh yeah?
I did.
Wow.
Used a heat gun, bent it over a 2x4.
I like the mounting hardware.
Hey,
Custom.
It works, it's not going anywhere. It is back together.
How far up the end of this thing? I want to make sure we got
Interior.
well, this is even.
I did top this off one more time. And we bolted the differential back down. Remembered. I don't know how far we would have made it. That would have been bad news.
Concerned about the bottom.
Rear axles are back in and everything.
Oh, there's one hole there for a zip tie. You can take this off to get to it though.
So once he's done with his rear window custom install, we're gonna start, take it on a test drive. Alright, fire it up, take her on a test spin.
Very stiff pedal. Smoother than it was.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh,
Why would he pick that one?
not that way.
Don't floor it, Jerry. Okay. Instantly floor it.
We went up the worst trail
Not in four-wheel drive.
in two-wheel drive. Well, pass or fail at this point.
How you test it, I guess. Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. I think we got it. It's not spitting or sputtering or anything. Alright, well, we'll anxiously await his return. Alright, well, that's going to do it for the RZR 800 rebuild project. You took it out on a couple test drives. So far, so good. We'll do an engine break-in, belt break-in, and he should be in good shape. Thank you all for watching that with us. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you did, give us a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you on the next project.